YouTube friends. My name is Constance. Welcome to Cruelty Free Musings. Today we are doing a mini project Use It Up update / empties. It's been about a month, a little less than a month, and I have a ridiculous amount of progress, and that's mostly because I haven't really panned most of the things that are in my empties box. I have reasons, guys, okay? Let's start with this. Neither of these is empty. Why are they in my empties box? They are in my empties box because I discovered, incidentally, because I like watching a bunch of videos from the same YouTube creators, sort of binging, I discovered that what I always thought was really bad dandruff, I have a patch of it right back here at the base of my scalp. What I always thought was really bad dandruff is actually psoriasis of the scalp. And gosh, it's gotten a lot better since I stopped using Head and Shoulders, and since I incidentally went sulfate free, and maybe I should stop using these things that are loaded with sulfates and dimethicones next to my scalp. Yeah, so those are out. This is genuinely empty. I am working on the second one, the one that was my backup at the time, which I actually showed to you. Yeah, I run through dry shampoo. Part of that is because Bear uses it too. This is also empty. The Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I did not have very much left. I think I used it up. I definitely used it up within a week, maybe within like 3 days. It went fast. This hit a point about 2 weeks ago that this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This hit a point about 2 weeks ago where it would apply fine and look voluminous and all of that, and then it would flake all over my under eye by the end of the day, and I was like, okay, we're gonna call that one dead. This one's not empty. In fact, you might be able to tell if you watched my project Use It Up start that this looks basically the same. You might think, hey, didn't you have approximately that much before? And you would be correct. I've used this a few times, but every time I use it, I feel a certain amount of hostility towards it because it actually doesn't do anything. It doesn't make my concealer go on better. In fact, my concealer looks better since I stopped using this and started using the Caudalie Resveratrol only. So some of the dry crepiness was from using this before putting on eye makeup. I do not recommend this. Don't get it ever. Also, I hate it personally. And that's not a feeling that you need in your beauty routine. Pull out a thing, feel hostility towards the thing that you are putting on your face. I feel like that can't be good for your skin, practically speaking. And then we have this. You might be able to see the little tiny mark there. I did intend to start marking this as I was using it up. Yeah, this one's also not empty. It is in my empties box. However, because I put this on this Saturday, and Bear walked into the bathroom, and the first thing that he said was, "Are you wearing foundation? Take it off. Your skin looks worse with it on, and it's the wrong color. It emphasizes dryness and texture and stuff that you generally don't have." So I took it off and I put it in the empties box. Because when your husband has an opinion about your makeup, you listen. Guys don't typically have strong opinions about makeup, in my experience. A husband actually does, frequently. But, yeah, he has an opinion about that. So it's going in the trash now. I feel like I liked it at one point. I liked how it went on the skin and how it stayed on the skin. And in general, when foundation is freshly applied, it looks better. So maybe the formula has changed in that bottle. Regardless, I'm not using this anymore, and I will not repurchase because Rimmel is not cruelty-free. Next up, we have the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. It looks basically the same. I've used it some. It looks basically the same. It's sitting here because I just filmed to get ready with me. So, it's out on the table. I figured I'd show it to you, since it was easy to grab. This is my Instant Age Rewind. I have been using it a lot since, especially since I stopped using both of my foundations. I got rid of this one, obviously, and then my mom was just in town, and I gave her my other foundation because it is just a pinch too dark for me. I gave away my other foundation, so I've been using just the Tarte Tinted BB Primer, which is not technically a coverage product, but because I have so little in the way of skin concerns, it ends up being a coverage product for me. So I've been using that. And or the Instant Age Rewind. This matches my skin color really well, so even when I'm not wearing makeup, I can just throw it on under my eyes, dab a bit on my nose and my chin, and blend out the edges, and look like I'm wearing or considerably more makeup than I actually am. This is the Caudalie Resveratrol Baume Lifting Regard. Sorry, that's French. Eye lifting balm for sensitive eyes. I like this. It's a good eye cream. I have been using it pretty consistently. I am down to about there. I'll use it up eventually. It'll probably take me another month, especially since I forget to use it kind of often. This is the other non-cruelty-free mascara in my collection. I used this one for about a week, then it started flaking on me after I filmed the starting the Project Pan's start. And then I kept using this one for about 2 more weeks, and then I just opened a little cruelty-free sample size, and I have not used this since. It's what I have on my eyes today. It's fine. I have discovered that it doesn't flake or smudge if I don't apply a ton of it. So like this is all the lash that I get. I don't think that you can really see them. Like I have on mascara, you can probably tell that, but you can't really tell how long my lashes are. But anyway, It doesn't flake off if I apply a moderate amount. So I apply a moderate amount on kind of natural, I can't be bothered days. Or I go for the Smashbox one that I just opened the sample of, and I load it up. And then this is something that I actually have a fair amount of progress on. Look, it's a Revlon matte balm. There's a little nubbin. It used to come to a sharp point. Do you? Now the length of it has not noticeably changed, but you know, I've made progress. I now will in order to get a smoother application, I will roll it up a little bit and swipe across my lips and then kind of use the tip for gently smudging out the edges. It's a nice nude lip color. It's been my default lip color, just, you know, what I keep in the pocket of my work jacket and apply whenever I have managed to make it out of the house without a lip color on, which honestly is a lot more frequent than I would have thought before I started actually monitoring how often and thoroughly I do makeup for the purposes of making a YouTube channel and making YouTube videos. So, I hope you enjoyed this small Empties update. Empties/update on a Project Pan. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like, and bye for now.